Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel. My name's Gary, and I decided to make this video, to record this video, to kind of open my heart with you guys. Because yeah, I think it's no news for everyone here on my channel that I don't really much like marketing digital. I have not much appreciation for it, if you know what I mean, right? I recorded a video recently. I'm gonna leave it linked somewhere here in the video, and I say more about it. But truth of the matter, I don't like it. And a few minutes ago, I saw a video, a few hours ago to be more specific. I saw a video from a big YouTube channel, English teacher, not gonna name names, of course. Not so big, but yeah, compared to me at least. And then I just as always, most of them are selling courses, you know. And again, I don't think this is wrong, okay? I don't even say I'm never gonna do that. But then I kind of had to go through an old and boring and honestly disrespectful process. The same old and boring and disrespectful process that is clicking on the link from the YouTube channel. There was the YouTube video, very good by the way, kind of summarizing things, you know, about this video I'm talking about. And then I clicked on the I saw there was this course being sold. I got curious just to see how much guys are asking for such things. And then I had to go, here's the old and boring, in my opinion, disrespectful process, or part of the process, that is clicking on a link from the YouTube video and then being directed to a page somewhere else, a web page. And then I had to watch a video because there's no option, okay? It's somehow embedded to YouTube. You guys know what I mean, but you don't have much option. You can either get the video played or not, right? So once you play it, you have to watch to the very end, okay? And long story short, the video was like 14 minutes. I didn't count, but it was 16 minutes, you know. Just at the end of it, you would have the price of the course, right? Which was something around $500, okay? And I couldn't help but think, well, I don't mean to be disrespectful towards the other professionals, my English teacher colleagues or language colleagues, teaching language teacher colleagues. But yeah, I mean, like, okay, 500, probably it's worth it. It's worth even more, depending on the quality. I didn't check, I didn't buy it, I don't know. This is not the point, to be honest here, if such courses are good or not. But there is one thing that kind of bothers me, that is, what about poor people? You know, we're in Brazil. I'm Brazilian, for those of you who don't know, born and raised in Brazil. And I couldn't help but think, I can't help but think, like, what about people who don't have much money to spend, don't have $500 to pay? Okay, it's not $500 monthly, okay? But here's the part where I'd like to open my heart. I don't mean to be unethical, I've already said that. But okay, it's way cheaper than regular courses online. I mean, than regular courses out there. Okay, probably in a real world, quote unquote, English course, you will pay something around, depending on where you live. But like, let's take the average, $300-400 monthly, okay? And you may say, well, like, that's way more. I'm gonna run and buy the YouTuber teacher course, right, so to say. All right, okay, but let me just say something that these guys won't say. I wouldn't say if I were selling courses, you know, when I sell my courses. I mean, when I sell mine in the future, I have this project in mind. God knows when I'm gonna do that. I'll make it very clear. But let me just make it very clear in advance. It is not the same thing, okay? Is it possible to learn using online course? Hell yeah, totally possible. You know, I'm gonna talk a little bit more about it using myself as an example. It is worth it, you know, the quality. I mean, every online course has I think it's a legal procedure, the 7-day trial period, okay? So you can see, you know, 7 days should be enough for a student to see if he or she is in the right place. But what about poor people? What about 95% of Brazilians out there, okay? I'm not saying 95% of Brazilians don't have money to pay, you know, for English classes. I'm saying 95% of Brazilians don't have extra money, you know, like, well, if they pay $500 for something and they don't like it, all right, so sad, life goes on, okay? For 95% of Brazilians, as far as I can tell, $500, $400 make a whole lot of a difference in their lives, okay? So here's the point about it, okay? I'm not here to say you shouldn't buy an online course. I'm not even saying you shouldn't buy an English course at all, okay? I'm just here to tell you that, well, maybe you can have a closer look at things, you know, and even you can have a closer look at yourself in terms of, okay, I don't have enough money, or maybe even I don't have money at all, okay? But do I have a computer, a functioning computer? Yes, check. Do I have a smartphone? Yeah, check. Okay, most people do today, no matter how poor they are, all right? Okay, so if you have these two things, it is possible for you to learn on your own for real, okay? Paying, I will say zero, but of course you pay internet bill, you pay electricity bill, but close to zero, okay? I mean, without paying for a language course per se, okay? Again, I'm not saying you shouldn't have English classes, you shouldn't look for courses. That's totally not what I'm saying. If it's inside your budget, okay, in a proper way, man, go for it, okay? The advantages of having a teacher, okay, that can really assist you. Don't think that the guys selling courses online is selling for you and other half a dozen guys and girls, okay? He's selling for hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people out there. He doesn't have physical means to assist each one of you guys, each one of the students, okay? I'm not even saying he should or she should. I'm just bringing this reality to your face, okay? That's just what I'm doing right now, okay? So think about it, okay? Think about it. So the bottom line here is, if you're looking for online English classes, when I say online, I don't mean classes you do from your house. No, online is classes that are online. There you going to play, you know, videos and participate in the class. Okay, no matter how much that will happen in each course specifically. But that's it. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so if you're looking for it, that's your plan for learning English. Good. Okay, but make sure you're a self-proficient student. Okay, so what is a self-proficient student? It is basically a student that can really do, that is disciplined enough. I don't like this word, but let's use it for lack of a better one. That is disciplined enough to do things on his or her daily basis to get it going, okay? It hurts me to say that, but most students aren't self-proficient, okay? So chances are that you are not self-proficient, okay? And you may be wondering, okay, before I start talking about how I learn it on my own, how possible it is to learn without even going to language classes, you may be wondering, why is it that you're doing this video 100% in English and, you know, subtitles are here? Yeah, I'm doing this because one of the things I would like you to think from now on, if you're looking for an English course from your YouTuber teacher, check if he or she has got English, has got real fluency in English, okay? First of all right? It is impossible to teach English without having real fluency. Parenthesis, real fluency is what I'm doing right now, okay? Well, and just in case you may think, someone may say, I'm reading a teleprompter, or I'm reading things on the screen of my computer. Well, check. I am not reading anything, okay? I'm just recording this video for you guys. That's just what I'm doing here, okay? So this is real fluency, okay? Am I saying that my English is perfect? Hell no. Of course it is not perfect. There's a lot of flaws in it, okay? I make lots of mistakes. Some of them acceptable, I would say, and some of them ridiculous. You know, when I make them, when I check, when I realize I made these mistakes, I go like, oh my God, how could I make this mistake? So my English is not perfect. Far from it, guys, okay? Far from it. My English is good. I'm not just gonna lie, you know, as you guys can testify, this video is not fake at all, but it's not perfect, okay? So, but I have real fluency, okay? Please tell me if you disagree. I don't care, you know, like I will read your comment. I will hear your comment about it. That's not a problem to me, okay? But here's the thing. Does your YouTuber teacher have real fluency? How many videos 100% in English does he or she have on their channel? Ask yourself this question. I don't mean to be unethical. I don't mean to, you know, like, make sure what kind of English speaker, of English teacher / English speaker you're talking to when you're buying the course, okay? Is he really fluent or not? Ask yourself this question, okay? Do we have a deal? Can you do that for me? Okay. As I was saying, I'm the proof that one can learn English without even going to language courses, okay? Without even stepping foot in a language class, all right? I have learned on my own. All my friends know that. All my colleagues know that, okay? I am not saying that you will learn better if you learn on your own, okay? There's no such thing. Learning is a unique and personal process, okay? Each one of us will have a different journey, will follow a different path when learning anything, okay? English, of course, included to that subject. But yeah, I did, okay? I did. And when I started learning English, there was internet, yeah, but it wasn't anything related to what we have today, okay? I'm 35, I'm 34, about to be 35. And those of my generation will remember that back in the days, 2005, 2006, you would have to go to a cyber cafe to have some internet connection, okay? Okay, wealthier families will have internet in their homes, but it was like 1 out of 100 guys in my city, you know? I didn't have internet at home, okay, when I started learning, so I would just get the movies, watch them in Portuguese dubbed, and then rewatch them in English, and then rewatch them in English over and over again, and kind of memorize the phrases, the lines, and start repeating them, and you know, taking grammar out of it, making sense of the phrases, considering the popular, okay, the idioms, as they say, okay, the popular expressions, you know, the moments where grammar isn't necessarily respected, which is the most normal thing ever in languages, okay? Not everything is grammar, okay? Is grammar important? Hell yeah. Is grammar everything? Hell no. So that's it, you know, that's what I did back in the days. And that's how I can tell you, looking in your eyes, you can do that, okay? If you don't have money, if you have money to buy a course, buy a course. Be that in the English school, I'm not saying any, you know, I'm not making any referrals here. Be that a private teacher, yeah, go for it if you have the money. If you don't have the money, perhaps you could be looking at online courses, but just be careful enough, you know, and keep in mind the words I've just brought in this video. Alright? Bom, se você ficou até aqui, eu quero deixar uma recompensa entre aspas, tá? Primeiramente, muito obrigado, né? E parabéns, porque se você ficou assistindo aqui, a não ser que você seja um conhecido meu, né? E tá aqui pra me ver, pra, enfim, dar risada, sei lá. Mas beleza, de qualquer forma, tamo junto. Mas não sendo esse o caso, eu imagino que você tenha, de fato, aí uma prioridade em aprender inglês, né? E como eu falei, eu não estou vendendo nada ainda, não sou contra vender cursos, tá? Por favor, vou falar agora aqui em português para facilitar, até para na hora de editar ficar mais fácil, não precisar pôr legendas aqui. Mas, eu te digo, não existe uma fórmula secreta. Qualquer um que diga para você, e muitos desses vendedores de curso fazem isso, para minha enorme tristeza, colocar assim, você vai aprender 10 vezes mais rápido do que outras metodologias. E isso é conversa de vendedor. Pode acabar sendo o caso? Claro que pode, né? É perfeitamente possível que seja o caso de você aprender 10 vezes mais rápido. Mas agora, eu posso garantir para você, eu ou qualquer professor, né, podemos garantir para você que você vai aprender 10 vezes mais rápido, ou 20 vezes mais rápido, ou 20 vezes menos rápido? Não, porque, como eu disse na parte em inglês, o processo de aprendizagem é único, ok? O João tem o seu, a Maria tem a dela e por aí vai. Mas eu quero deixar um truque aqui que pode funcionar para quebrar a tua procrastinação, ok? Que é o seguinte, vá até a sua mídia social, né? Primeiramente, antes de ir até as tuas mídias sociais, sejam elas quais forem, ou qual for, se for uma só, pense num plano de ação. Qual o plano de ação? Vou estudar inglês por, digamos, 1 hora por dia. Todos os dias, ou 30 minutos, ou 40, eu já falo isso em outros vídeos também, com mais detalhes. Mas tenha um plano de ação. Se comprometa a estudar inglês todos os dias, ok? O segundo passo é definir como, tá? Pode ser que você pegue um livro para ir estudando gramática, pode ser que você pegue, sei lá, né, vendo vídeos do YouTube, mas assim, 1 hora do seu dia, né, dentro desse seu plano de comprometimento, vai ser dedicado para aprender inglês. Ou qualquer outra língua, outra coisa, mas aqui eu tô falando de inglês, né? E o que você vai fazer? Você vai pegar esse plano e você vai levar para as tuas mídias sociais. Parênteses, pode ser que não seja para você essa ideia, mas pode ser que seja. Para quem é procrastinador, eu acho que é uma boa, tá? Talvez o seu problema não seja a procrastinação, tá? Mas se for, é isso. Você vai levar esse plano, levar que eu digo, você vai escrever no seu mural, da sua página do Face, do Insta, não sei, e você vai colocar ali, ó, eu me comprometo, né? Vai colocar o seguinte texto: prezados amigos aqui da minha rede social, peço perdão por estar tomando um pouquinho do tempo de vocês, mas eu gostaria que vocês lessem esse texto, né, que é breve e objetivo. Nele eu me comprometo a estudar X minutos ou horas todos os dias. E mais do que isso, irei transmitir os momentos em que eu estiver estudando aqui, né, todos os dias, tal horário, ok? Caso eu não o faça, peço que vocês, ou melhor, vos dou a autorização, né, para que vocês puxem a minha orelha e me cobrem. Grato desde já pela cooperação e pela compreensão de todos, seu grande amigo ou sua grande amiga, fulano, fulana. Algo nesse modelo, não precisa ser necessariamente isso, tá? Qual que é o barato daqui? Se você falha em manter um comprometimento consigo mesmo, ok, você nem é uma pessoa tão anormal assim, mas é muito mais difícil, socialmente falando, a gente quebrar uma promessa para outras pessoas. Eu tenho certeza que pode ser o caso depois de você fazer isso, é bem provável que seja o caso o seu problema seja a procrastinação, seu problema em aprender inglês, que você vai acabar perdendo isso, porque você vai pensar, pô, eu não vou deixar os outros na mão, né? Eu não quero ninguém puxando a minha orelha, né? Eu não quero desapontar os outros, né? Eu imagino, porque um monte de gente vai lá, vai bater palminha e tal, legal, né? Independente da sinceridade das pessoas, mas muitos vão lá, a maioria vai, né? Quem parar pra ler vai, isso aí, cara, tamo junto, pode deixar comigo, eu vou cobrar você sim, né? E você não vai querer isso, ok? Então você vai ter um peso a mais de responsabilidade que pode ser o que tá faltando aí pra você aprender inglês. Como eu falei aqui, não existe fórmula mágica, tá? Quem tentar te vender fórmula mágica tá querendo passar a perna em você ou só fazer dinheiro em cima das suas costas e, sinceramente, eu não gosto nada disso. Não gosto nada disso. É uma das coisas que me incomoda. Por isso eu tenho esse canal. Nunca cobrei nada de ninguém, não digo que nunca vou fazer um curso, mas quando eu fizer vai ser totalmente transparente e um preço muito mais acessível, convenhamos, né? Para você ter aulas online, você não ter um professor ali a tiracolo, digamos assim, né? Que é o caso de você, quando você contrata um curso ou um professor particular, você tem o WhatsApp do professor ali, tira uma dúvida, conversa, né? Os momentos são de interação direta e nesses cursos, pelo menos a maioria, pelo menos o que eu saiba, você vai estar acessando vídeos, ok? Que na melhor das hipóteses serão apenas vídeos bons, que sim, têm seu valor e vão poder te levar para a fluência que você quer, mas não da forma que você quer. Mas é isso por esse vídeo, ficou um videão e eu espero que você tenha gostado e vejo você no próximo. Bye!